everyone, welcome back to the Dinorex Gaming. Today, we're back with another video, but I'm with the Terry Gaming Corner here, and today we are going to be doing a trailer reaction to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2, right?
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This is the official second trailer made by Universal Pictures and Blumhouse Productions.
Yeah.
So, I have my phone set up, kind of off camera, because obviously we're recording at my house today. So, unfortunately, we don't get Dino's hold set up, basically. So, we're going to be doing this and editing the footage later on in post-production. And once his video comes out on his channel, make sure to go check him out. And he will have the full episode posted later, sometime this weekend, sometime next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets in time.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm very excited.
So am I. The movie does come out next week on Friday.
So yeah, I think you're gonna be buying the ticket. I'm not too sure.
I'm not quite sure yet. I have to go through my collection of video games and see what I can sell, and if I get some good amount of money, hopefully we can get the tickets and go and see the movie. So
yeah, so I'm just very excited. My whole body is kind of excited.
I know. I feel very excited that we're getting the second FNAF movie, and I am excited personally to see.
So yeah,
the wizard animatronics. I'm excited, and also the puppet, first time on screen. I am excited to see that.
Yeah, but do not worry, everyone. I will be editing this video. But as you're seeing right now, it's very different compared to like the normal one. Yeah. Let's
get on to it, shall we?
3, 2, 1.
So you wanna tell me about your bad dreams?
It's always the same.
Okay.
Your dad.
Creepy.
Huh.
We're never gonna be able to move forward until you deal with some of the mess you left in your head.
Oh,
my father was a monster.
there was a reference to the first movie
that.
there.
Everyone called it an accident, but it wasn't until years later when those 5 children went missing that I knew she was murdered by him.
I'm gonna guess that's Henry.
Are you ever gonna go back to Freddy's, I mean?
I think my sister is here.
Where are you gonna run to?
Ooh, they look so cool.
What do they want with my sister? Half of this town will be dead by morning.
Hey, there's Snapchat. Creepy. Ooh. Oh god. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm honestly very surprised.
So, I have a theory that's in place here. So, I have a theory that's here.
Okay.
So basically, what I'm thinking is that the guy that's in the background that Mike was talking to, I'm thinking that was Henry Emily, who was the co-founder of Fazbear Entertainment. And also co-owner of Freddy Fazbear's and Fredbear's Family Diner. And also, if you look here, where she's doing all this, there's the plane from the first movie. As we know, that was Mike's younger brother's toy when his brother got taken.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, I'm assuming this guy here is Henry. And
yeah, I don't know. It really... I've just never seen the... I've seen the first movie, and it was so
We've
dang
both
good.
seen the first movie. We've both seen it.
Oh yeah, it was a very good movie. I actually enjoyed it.
Which I'm actually excited for the movie coming out next week on Friday, because Matt Pat is going to be voicing Toy Bonnie, and I'm kind of happy that Matt Pat himself is voicing Toy Bonnie.
Yeah, honestly.
But I would love to see, as a guest appearance in this movie, Markiplier.
Yeah, so
I would love to see Markiplier in this movie.
yeah, there might be another story where Matt Pat was working as a waiter, and he stumbled upon, I think, the pizzeria, and he got sucked into one of the animatronics. That's my rough guess. You know,
That's your theory.
yeah.
So there have been theories that Matt Pat did stumble on to this, and that he did eventually become the animatronic Toy Bonnie.
Yeah,
So my guess is that Matt Pat was a waiter at the diner, and as we know from the first movie, he did say his iconic line, "It's just a theory," which was actually kind of funny. Thank you, Matt Pat, for making your appearance in the FNAF 1 movies. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Oh yeah, that's
And
man.
hope you enjoy your retirement. And, you know, it's exciting that Matt Pat is now becoming an actor. Like, he's always wanted to be an actor. And now that he's finally doing an acting role as a voice actor, doing Toy Bonnie, that's actually something really cool.
Oh yeah, man.
That is cool. But I'm excited because if they do make more Five Nights at Freddy's movies later on in the future, I'm hoping that we do get a Springtrap costume that is accurate to FNAF 3.
Oh my god.
That would be cool.
Oh my goodness, dude. Honestly, dude, with the way how things are looking for the franchise for the FNAF movies, I feel like these movies are gonna be creating its own cinematic universe.
It's creating its own universe, but it's still somewhat connected to the games, just not so much.
But it's kind of giving its own, you know, characteristic, basically.
Right. But basically, the characters look like they do in the games, which is really good. Like, very accurate, very real looking.
Yeah.
Of course, not only that, is that we're getting really good actors playing the characters. Josh Hutcherson for Mike Schmidt, or Michael Afton, which apparently he's not Michael Afton, apparently. It's what I've seen on surfacing online and stuff. That's what I've seen. But we're also getting Matthew Lillard, aka the voice of Shaggy Rogers from Scooby-Doo, and also live-action Scooby-Doo actor for the Scooby-Doo movies that came out a while ago. As William Afton and Springtrap, Spring Bonnie, whatever. But my theory is that with this year's movie that's coming out, like, it's going to be really great.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, with how the trailer looks, I'm, you know, excited for the movie.
I'm happy with the trailer. Like, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
And my expectations of this movie are that it's going to probably hit over $20 million at the box office.
Well, we need to hit. It really depends on the box office.
It really depends on, like, how the fans view the movie, and it also depends on, like, how much grossage the film gets in theaters, and also for, like, the amount of money that it'll draw in from people watching the film in theaters and, you know, kind of having their experience.
Yeah, honestly, I'm excited for this one.
I'm excited too.
But yeah, that kind of like our speculation, you know, kind of a trailer breakdown and whatnot. So
more things in the trailer that I noticed is that if we're looking here, like, we can see, like, the design for, like, Freddy Fazbear, which is pretty cool. Like, here's the drawing blueprints and stuff. And
yeah.
Another thing here is that she's going through the closet. If we just look in the closet here, you can see, like, things from the pizzeria. Like, you can see different little objects here, but
yeah, honestly, with the way how the movie looks, there's like a bunch of there's something I'm noticing with this one. This one, I'm just wondering why.
You can see how Spring Bonnie doesn't look damaged like he was in the first movie. You can definitely see that.
Yeah, so there might be there's possibly a sequel, but also like a prequel, kind of like explain like the backstory of what happened.
I think it's like a flashback memory to like him back in like the 80s and stuff, like killing the missing children.
Yeah, honestly,
so kind of giving
agree.
it that more of like a story arc to it, which
Yeah,
is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just looks like a Fazbear's kitchen. Like, it looked like a piece of kitchen Freddy Fazbear's.
Yeah, and like this guy, I don't know.
That could definitely be Henry Emily. That could be Henry Emily.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like him and everything from the games, but this is like a real life rendition of Henry Emily. But in the games, Henry looks completely different from this.
Yeah,
but it looked like a good representation of Henry in the movie and stuff, which is actually really good. So, you know, it's kind of fun that we get Henry in a movie.
Oh yeah, I'm honestly.
But
yeah.
A lot of the actresses and the actors are coming back for this movie, which is actually really good. I'm excited personally for other YouTubers to come into the series later on. So like Markiplier and like.
Well, it really gotta depend because
It really depends on like which FNAF which FNAF video gamers we get in this movie. Like we have to figure out which ones we get.
Yeah, I agree.
I would love to see Markiplier or Fusion Z Gamer. I would love to see either of those two.
Mm-hmm. So,
and a lot of other like FNAF content creators as well.
Yeah. So everyone, that's gonna conclude the video. The Super Mario Movie Galaxy movie reaction video that I did. It's coming out on December 1st. Rock Revolution 3 video that I did a few days ago is already out, so you're able to check it out on the YouTube channel. The other one, the Evolution Podcast live stream is coming out tomorrow, because, you know, we're going to be talking about this image that you might have seen on Twitter, and it basically, it shows like a swampy area for Rock Revolution 3. But that's going to be in a separate video, but that's going to be on the live stream. So everyone get ready, because I know he is going to be on the live stream, you know, just like watching the live stream, you know, hearing my speculation and whatnot.
Yeah, so if anybody sees me in the live stream chat, feel free to, you know, pop in, say hello, you know, kind of,
yeah,
you know, ask Dino some questions, and if you have any questions for me, maybe I can answer them for you, but, and Dino, plans for Transformers Bumblebee. We know that it is still in progress. It's a work in progress right now.
Yeah.
No spoilers yet, but you obviously know if you've seen Dino's Transformers Studio series.
Episode 1 and Episode 2.
Episode 1 and 2. If you've seen those two episodes, you can easily identify who is voicing Bumblebee.
So, yeah.
So
he is going to be reprising his voice role.
I'm going to be doing a lot of voice lines this time.
Filming was done a few days ago. So basically, I'm done with filming.
So now we just need to do all the voice lines, get them all written down,
and then and then the movie. So the trailer, I think, is going to be coming out on not this Sunday,
but like maybe
I think. I don't know which Sunday it is because because I want to kind of do like a surprise live stream, you know, kind of like show up.
So tomorrow is the
Evolution podcast.
November 30th.
So
possibly next week Sunday.
Yeah, it really depends on.
It really depends on like what time of the week we have to get this done. So
yeah, because I have to get Dinosaur Revival's voice line and a few other people's voice line, which we're not gonna speak about because, you know, it's private.
Yeah.
So
but feel free to you know, write in the comment sections here questions for Dino, and if you guys have any questions for me, head over to my YouTube channel or just leave the questions in Dino's comments for him to ask me.
Yeah,
and maybe
and,
we'll do like a Q&A video about like what we can do together. And any collaboration ideas, just drop them in the comments because we need to come up with some new games to play.
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of videos that I have to do. The Dinorex Park, the Evolution Prehistoric Park, and a bunch load. But, yeah, everyone, that concludes the video. I really hope everyone enjoy the video. Please check out the Terry Gaming Corner YouTube channel. Subscribe to his. And, yeah. And, as always,
I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.